Hello! Today is going to be a special day because this is my first video in English. For all of you who don't know me yet, my name is Trixie. I'm 22 years old and I'm actually a German girl coming from Hamburg. But I work in an international computer game company. So I meet people from all over the world there, and my only way to communicate with them is talking in English. And this video is going to be about how this feels for me as a German girl, about the struggles I had with the language, about how my improvements went, how everything happened, and yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy it. When I applied for my job, I actually didn't know that I would have to speak English so much because no one really told me. It's a German company in Germany, in Hamburg, so I didn't really consider talking English all the time because no one in the interview told me, you have to improve your English skills, please refresh everything you know, because this is what I would have done. So I arrived there on my first day of work, not assuming anything bad, and I was pretty surprised that about 50% of my co-workers were English or came from different places all over the planet, and I would have to speak English to them. All of our group discussions were in English. Only my introduction was in German because, well, no one really wanted to throw me into cold water on my first day. But after a while I figured out that I would have to improve my English a lot to survive here. Of course, I've had my 9 years of English in school, but this is actually nothing compared to really being forced to talk English all day, because this is the only way to communicate. I can just say, if you have the possibility to go to England or to a place that you speak English at, please use this opportunity, because this teaches you so much more than looking into books and listening to a teacher that barely speaks English himself. The best thing is that you don't think about speaking anymore. You just feel whether something is right or wrong. It becomes automatic. I was often in school, I was like, what's this word again? And now it just flies by and you catch it and you have it. And you suddenly remember everything. It's like the English area of your brain is suddenly activated again, and you have access to all the words that you considered forgotten. And if you're still not sure what to say, you can ask your colleagues, because a lot of them come from England, so they must know how it's right. So you have the perfect source of asking whether something's right or wrong. And you can just ask them, like, how do I pronounce this word? Is this right? How do I spell this? What do I say if this and that happens? So this is awesome. You can just ask everyone for help. And it's not only the grammatical stuff. You can ask the people from all over the world about their cultures. Like, how's this in Spain? How's this in America? I have friends from all over the planet now, which is awesome. And I can talk to them and tell them about my culture, ask them about their cultures. Ask them about their accents. Everyone has a different accent. In Germany, well, it's really funny. I figured out that in Germany people have problems saying v, the v sound. Because every time we say a v, we actually pronounce it as u. I don't know why, but my English coworkers told me that every German person that joins the company at first does this. Like in vegetables or vengeance. It's like vegetables or vengeance. This is how Germans say it. And this was really funny to know because I didn't know it before. So this is a typical German thing. And of course I can speak in a very, very horrible German accent too. This is really, really bad, but I'm glad that I don't have this horrible accent. But yeah, there are some people at work that sound a little bit like this, but everyone improved after a while, and this is something really astonishing. I was completely surprised how much my English improved after just being at work for a few days. I was forced to talk, so I didn't have a chance to avoid speaking English. You have to. And this made me learn so much more. It's really automatic now, and I feel like English is actually more like my mother tongue than German. Additionally, I live with an English person. My flatmate is from Venezuela, so I have to talk English even at home. And this made me learn it even more, and I love it even more. At school I was like, yeah, English, yeah, okay. I can survive there if I want to, but now I really love English and I love to speak it. Talking about culture, also German people have a culture. What I hear from everyone is that we're really strict and serious, and we have a lot of rules that we have to stick to. It's like we have to be really clean, we have to be punctual, we have to be there at that time, and if this doesn't work we get crazy. Everything has to follow a certain order, everything has to be planned, and actually, yeah, I can confirm that it's a little bit like this. But it's funny, when everyone starts telling you the same, that we're really, really strict with everything we do, and we plan a lot and we want to know everything before we do something. We're not that spontaneous. And of course this doesn't apply to everyone, but I think it's pretty true. When you look on the streets, everyone's like heading forward really straightly and having these plans to do. And yeah, I'm a little bit like this too. But of course there's not only advantages of talking English at work. For me, it was really challenging in the beginning because I actually consider myself a shy person. Not really shy, but I think a lot about what to say and what not to say. So it takes a while before I open my mouth because I think everything through, and this always takes a while. This was already a problem in German. I was struggling to find the right words to sound perfect. And of course in English I was lacking even more words. So yeah, talking English made me more inhibited. I had to earn a lot of confidence before I really straightly could say anything I wanted and to really express myself. But after a while I just said, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna talk now and not think about it anymore. And actually this helped me a little bit to not be so serious about what to say anymore. If you talk in English, if you talk in German and this is your mother tongue, everyone like assumes that you say what's the perfect for you because this is your mother tongue. Of course, you know all the words of it. So what you say is the best you can get out of your sentence. But in English, if this is not your mother tongue, no one really expects you to be perfect. And this made me feel more confident actually, because I knew that no one expected my sentences to be perfect. No one expected me to find the awesome word at this place. So I could just try to talk and everyone was like, yeah, we get it, don't worry, just take your time. And this helped me a lot to just overcome my shyness, and now I really love talking at work. All in all, I can say that talking English at work is one of the best things that could have ever happened to me. I know so many people from different places now that it feels like whole earth is just a big family. So if you have the opportunity to go to an English place or talk English at work because you work for an international company, please grab it. Please grab this opportunity and learn something for your life. You'll never regret it, I promise. Well, I hope you liked that little video and it was interesting for you. Now you know how I feel at work, how it was for me to talk English. How I sound when I talk English might be interesting too. All I can do now is wish you a nice day. If you spotted some horrible mistakes during the video, please let me know because I still want to improve. The sun is coming out, that's great. Yeah, I hope you have a nice day and I hope we'll see each other again. Bye!